the exact words of what happened. I can't tell you. All I know is the basic premise of what happened. That
okay. You got the wrong end of the stick here.
What is it then? Well, please enlighten me on the truth.
Dean shared with her some information, and the way she responded disappointed him, so he offered her a 1 week leave paid from the company, and then I said,
where you at?
let's not run that, and we didn't do it, and we let her go and we left. And after that she just dipped and said she was gonna go deal with some Maldini's worker.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dean said to her that she's gonna be put on 1 week leave.
Yeah, obviously he can't do that. That's hence why I said, yeah, you can't do that, and then it didn't happen.
He's not even employed in the company.
Exactly, hence why I said, well, it's not your company. How would you be able to do that? So it didn't go through.
And why would she even get a 1 week leave from MDM Records when that has nothing to do with MDM Records? It's a personal.
Hey,
he has some sort of personal grudge against me.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of holiday, you know what I'm saying?
So you back Dean, right? You back Dean on this situation.
No, if I backed Dean, I would have let him do it.
Find it funny how you didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, and now you seem to know.
Well, yeah, you said a job was threatened, but that's not a job threatened, you know. But then I thought, he's probably been told that is a job threatened, but 1 week paid leave is, you know, that's not really.
Is that not her job being threatened?
Not really. That's a week off.
That's a week off.
Paid as well. That's a lot. I'd take that.
Yeah, well, she doesn't get paid.
Yeah, that is a real problem. So actually, if anything, it would be she'd have to do no work and get paid more than usual. That's actually quite an offer. But because of the disrespect, I said, no, you can't do that to Zelda. Zelda's
SK, you okay?
Zelda's the one. Yeah. Yeah, Zelda's cool. Zelda's valid. We all got love for Zelda.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Pulling up on her, threatening her job, shaking her up, making her think she's going to get ocean dumped. All for what?
Why would she think she was getting ocean dumped?
All for what, Sparky? What was the reason? Why did all of that happen?
That, my friend, is a conversation to be had with people who wear the chain. I'm gaslighting so hard. That being said, I've seen that crow around you was talking about. I thought you was crazy, you know.
Only because I got
I thought you was crazy, but I actually believe you now. I've seen the crow.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not sure why you walks here.
No? Okay.
Do you not realize how much of a violation that fucking...
I say less.
You man keep
Sparky can fire too.
No, look, this is the thing. There is the... You know what? You know, I'm going to tell you something that I probably shouldn't tell you, you know? And I'm actually going to tell you it. I brought forward the question, and I posed the question to the boys. When is enough enough? When can someone reach out to Dwayne and say, come on, start redeeming yourself. We need you to do something here. But the problem is...
Why would I want to redeem myself?
Exactly.
After everything
that is the problem. You don't want to. So at that point...
I don't want to because you guys keep violating me. That's not... You man say, oh yeah, you're family. You will always be family. How is that showing that? How is everything that you man are doing showing this?
Brother, you've been talking on the timeline like you Kanye West, my boy. You've been piping up on the timeline. You got a lot of words in songs. When have I once piped up on
the timeline, fam?
Probably for the last week, to be honest.
Piping up on the timeline.
Yeah.
When have I mentioned
I have notifications on for your tweets, and well, you don't mention the Mandem's name because you keep it in directs, but
well, I wouldn't
you do be talking about it.
I wouldn't be saying anything on the timeline if there was nothing to be said. But you man keep violating me.
You've been saying shit even when you had nothing to say. You've been talking on the timeline.
Give me an example. Give me an example.
I don't really take a note of your tweets that deeply, but I know there's been a
said you have
handful
notifications
of times.
On.
Yeah, I have notifications on, so I know
So
when you
tell me
when you
when I
twatting,
violated
I don't really take a
for
notice
no
of them
reason.
too much.
Tell me when I violated for no reason, without nothing being done to me,
times.
please.
Multiple times. Multiple times.
Are you actually? Are you at like? You man actually think I'm out here violating you, man, for no reason?
No, not necessarily violating, but going about everything the wrong way. If you ever wanted to even have a sit down / conversation with anyone, I'm gaslighting the fuck right now.
You are obviously not looking at things. I mean, like, if that's the way you, like, honestly, cool. That's the way you see it. Calm. I guess I just have to accept that. I also guess that's how all of you man are seeing it.
Well, the only calls we've had since this has happened is people calling asking for permission to fucking do you in. Obviously, that's how we're gonna view it.
Yeah, that's because they'd love permission to do me in, because they love to fuck people over when they find out I don't have a chain no more.
All these Dwayne hate comments being allowed to run. If there is any mods, get on that, please.
It's a fucking jungle out here. You don't have a chain around your neck. People come for you. The people who held a grudge on you are going to come for you. I never once said, save me. I never once said, help me. I understand the law of the jungle, and I understand that I now have to fight to survive. That's cool. So explain to me how what I'm doing, is a violation to you, man. Because the way I see it, you, man, keep literally violating the fuck out of me. And you won't leave me alone.
Okay, so what do you feel that was a personal violation to you recently done by
Zelda,
by the group, regardless of that situation? Because we just spoke about that one. I'm aware of that.
Put out today.
Yep. In response to
why?
In response to the 1,600 tweets that you put out
1,600. Yeah, where you need to give me an example, because all of my tweets are regarding.
Had me and Patara in the studio and played a song where you quite clearly slewed a lot of shit and said, I said what I said, therefore my tweet response, I said what I said.
Right. I said what I said, but tell me how that has anything to do with you.
What has anything to do with me? The song?
The song. Yeah.
Because every lyric you throw at the group affects me.
That wasn't a lyric at the group. That was a lyric at one person.
But you should know.
Oh, what are you going to tell me?
That people take lyrics in different ways. You should know that better than anyone. As someone who got attacked for holding that line like Ramos, you know that better than anyone. What you might say means to you doesn't mean it to someone else. You know, it's a bit techy and it's misconstrued. Happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best. You man are twisting shit so it benefits you, is what you're doing.
I have nothing to benefit from you. I am merely speaking what I know.
Yeah, exactly. So why are you violating for no reason? If it's the case, if you don't have nothing
in
to
reference
benefit
to my
from
tweet,
me,
you want an explanation as to why I violated with my tweet? I violated with my tweet because I came to the studio to see your new music. You played a song where you were talking down on situations that had happened to you, and then when I said about the lyrics, you said I said what I said. Therefore, as I said, I will paraphrase again. I said what I said on the timeline.
So now I'm telling you that lyric has nothing to do with you.
Okay. Well, now I'm telling you my tweet has nothing to do with you. It's directed at another person.
Cap. Why are you capping?
It's not cap. It's merely
why you
what you are
keep
doing right
lying
now.
To my face? Like, why the fuck do you man keep lying to my face?
Like you lied to our face when you
when
you know was still seeing Piper.
Lie to your face? No. When did I lie to anyone's face about seeing Piper?
Come on, Dwayne.
What? Go ahead.
Come on, Dwayne.
What do you mean? You mean when you man practically drove me to insanity? Well, sorry. Dean Quincy drove me to insanity, made me break up with her, and I went and saw her one time. Is that what you're talking about? Lying to your face? Because that's not lying to your face. That's just me going to see her one time.
Yeah, and see, I'm not lying to your face. That's just me telling you that I was tweeting at somebody else that one time. That's what I was doing.
You're actually you're
going in with the 4 months.
Cool, man. Yeah, okay, man. All right, cool, man. You man just keep violating, innit? Just keep doing that.
Just remember, I pushed that conversation, but
what conversation?
The conversation of a lifeline. But I have to agree, when I brought it up, it got shut down. And looking at the situation, there has been nothing on your side to show that you. Look, on a real thing.
It's a two-way street.
I know it's a two-way street, and I'm about to tell you some real shit. I know what Dean did to you is fucked up, and I know you're never gonna let that slide. That is fine. But on this call, you've been able to separate it somewhat in a lyrical standpoint that you was talking about that one person. So if you can separate it lyrically, separate it physically, and maybe start showing
I can't. You man are getting involved.
To get back. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. Separate it physically and show that you want something to be done and something might happen. But right now, it doesn't seem that way.
You man are pushing me away. You man are literally pushing me away. And you're talking about a lifeline.
If that's how
Ved
you
is talking
see it,
to me about respect, and you man are violating me. Explain to me what message you're sending to me by all of you coming together to kidnap Zelda. Explain. What did Zelda do to you? Explain.
She was perfectly fine. We had a conversation. We said we was disappointed, and she went. What did Piper do? Piper was a police officer. Therefore, she deserved everything.
Because she's a police officer.
Yeah, much like this this Charlotte girl who's piping up on the timeline who's a DOC, I'm probably going to take her head off with a double-barrel shotgun.
Because she's a friend of Zelda's.
No, because she was piping up on the timeline in some shit she's not involved in.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck about her, to be quite honest. But I do care about Zelda. Zelda is an MDM Records employee.
She is also an MDM Records employee.
Charlotte?
Yes.
Nah, not really. She ain't an integral part of this record label, and you know that.
Okay, well in that case, even better.
I mean, yeah, cool, man. But well, I can't do you man not see like how this would, like how this is all pushing me away? Do you man not see that? Do you man actually not see that? The constant bios.
And then other than the Zelda and the tweet, what we got? Let's get some more examples.
Other than the Zelda and the tweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Patar saying that he'll give me 100K for my shares of the company.
I mean, on pure valuation, with the amount of money in the account, that
are you about to back it?
For me, that is a disrespectful offer because I understand the wealth of the company in a talent format. But when you look at the finances, you know. Oh, bro, I feel so bad. I just literally was gaslighting that whole conversation, bro. I was gaslighting that whole shit, bro. I love Dwayne, man. I feel so bad for Dwayne, bro. I love him, bro. I love him, bro. I love him.